So, Joe, unfortunately out of the EFL trophy tonight, but a good display in many respects. How's everyone feeling about that in the dressing room?
No, everyone's very disappointed. You know what I mean? As a footballer, you never want to lose games. And so coming out of that, yeah, it's the EFL Cup, but towards all that, it's a game of football we want to win, just like any other game. But like you said, there was good aspects and things we've got to work on. But like you could see little things, the way we were playing, had plenty of chances. On another day, we scored 4-5. They didn't have many chances. It was a mistake at the start, and other than that, they were pretty quiet. So on another day, we come away with that 3 points, and we're all a lot happier than we are. No one wants to lose a game of football, no matter what it is, cup, league. But we reflect on it, head towards Saturday.
When you are comfortable in a game, how frustrating is it to lose a goal in the man? As you mentioned, it's a frustrating goal to give away, but then have to battle back after that.
Yeah, I mean, we had plenty of time, so it's frustrating looking back at it now in hindsight, but at the time, I mean, we had plenty of time to get back into it, and on another day we score 3 or 4 and that goal is forgotten about. So it's just one of them days where it obviously matters a bit more than what it would if, we put 2 or 3 away. But yeah, no, disappointing nevertheless, but...
One of those chances was created by yourself. Nice ball across for Christian Dennis, just couldn't get on the end of it. How did you feel about your own performance today, your first start for Tranmere Rovers?
I wish I did better. We lost the game. I felt like I could have been tidier on the ball, but it's my first game in a while. So that I was a little bit rusty, but there's loads more to come from me, especially on the ball. And with a bit more fitness, playing a few more games, I want to be able to make them runs round the outside of wingers and put crosses in like that more consistently. I think it was one of maybe 4 or 5 that I was happy with. The rest of the crosses were not to kind of the levels that I want to be hitting. But listen, it's good to get 90 minutes out, and I enjoyed being back out there. Fans were great on a Tuesday night in this cup. Were brilliant, but I'm just disappointed we couldn't put on a winning display for them.
This competition, as you say, there's a lot of changes today, and Rob Apter, you're on his side with him. How did you feel about your relationship?
It's definitely a relationship that can grow. He's someone left-footed, likes to drive inside, and obviously that suits me, trying to get around the outside of him. I think obviously it can get better. There's sometimes where I might be blocking kind of his channel to get the ball, or give him the ball maybe a little bit sooner and see him a bit sooner, but that will come. I think obviously the more we train with each other, the more we play with each other, that will come. But yeah, there was changes, and yeah, it was still, I'd like to think, a strong side. And listen, we're all disappointed because we know we could have come out of that game with a win. And another day we would have done. But still, yeah, cup on, not the cup. We want to win games of football here, and so we're all very disappointed.
There's been a lot of change in the fullback positions at the club this season. Josh Jacobs, Cogley, Ethan Bristow, they played pretty much every minute for Tranmere last season. There has been a lot of change this time around. How are you feeling about the fullback situation at the club in terms of battling with fullback positions, for example, like Leo Connor at right back? How are you feeling about getting to know him and the battle between you two in terms of staking a claim for a first team spot?
I mean, that's football. I have to go into training every day and try to be the best of me. I have to go into games like this and take my opportunity. That's why it's disappointing, because at the end of the day, Lee starting, playing well, winning games. So it's always tough. Do you know what I mean? I have to go and train and try to prove to the manager that I can do a bit more, offer something a bit different. And hopefully if I keep training, keep working hard, my chance will come. Do you know what I mean? I have to be patient, have to keep working hard. Loads of things that I can improve on, to offer the team maybe something a little bit different or whatever it is. But competition in football, it's only natural. Like, you look at all the top clubs, they all have it. Something you have to just embrace. Do you know what I mean? I enjoy it. It pushes me to be a better player. So I've got to go into training knowing full well that if I'm off it 5-10%, I'm missing out on maybe that chance. It might be that week that I get the chance, and if I'm not quite on it, chances come, but when they come, you have to take them. That's the nature of football. So, listen, I'm embracing the challenge. I have to enjoy it. I'm all for it. Competition. Football wouldn't be football if it was just everyone knew they were going to play every week. So, no, it's good.
Speaking to the manager a few minutes ago, he specifically mentioned you, said you've got a bright future in the game. How encouraging is that to hear? And also in terms of that battle to get in the team?
No, it's very encouraging. Like the gaffer, since I've come in, and all the staff have been brilliant with me, giving me that spark back to really like want to push on. And listen, it was a long pre-season for me, or off-season, let's say, where I was not really sure what I was going to be doing with football and stuff like that, and it can really knock your confidence. So to come in and the kind words that they've given me and the support they've given me has been brilliant. But listen, my future's it's only up to me, so I just have to come in and, like I've said, be the best I can be every time, keep improving. There's loads I've got to improve on, and players here I've got to learn off, in not just the right back but left back. There's players, I've got to look at them and see what they do in games and take that and add that to my game. Even players in different positions and what they do and little things to get on top of their opponent. It's just learning now for me, and learning as quick as possible, because football waits for no one. I can't sit there and just say I'm learning. I've got to get ready and get to the levels of everyone else and be ready to perform on Saturdays and Tuesdays or whenever the manager calls on me. So no, it's really encouraging now.
I'm sensing like a real hunger in your voice as well. And when you say about getting your spark back, I mean, how are you enjoying your time at Tranmere here so far as well? I know it's your first start, but how are you enjoying in terms of your development as well?
No, it's been brilliant. I've loved training, loved coming in, just being back in an environment that's just all about winning, all about still getting better. Like games on Saturdays in front of the fans and with 3 points on the line, like it's so good to be back in. And yeah, the hunger side, like once you're in football since I was 16, 17, it's kind of all you know for a while. It's like, without it, you wouldn't know what to do. And I think from being out of football for as long as I was in off-season, it was like, I can't be back in that situation. So I have to just give everything and keep working, and that's it.
And all roads lead to Crewe, all trains rather, at the weekend. There'll be a massive away following as well. How much you're looking forward to that? Yeah,
I think it'll be brilliant. Obviously, it's not a stupidly far drive, so I think, the fans will be in a big number. Plenty of them will be there. So it's an away game. You always maybe the underdogs when you're away. So it's one of them where we got to turn up, get the win, and the fans go home happy. I think it'll be a good game. They've been decent this season, so it'll be a good game. But I think we've got plenty enough to go and break them down and beat them away from home.